Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. As you can see, we made it back. It's a minor miracle, I know, right? So, the real question is, what are we going to do now that we have returned to our domicile? Because we got the glowstone. I put everything up in the shack here, but I've been looking, and I know our whole goal was to get the jetpack running, and it still is. Trust me, it is. But I was looking at the recipe because I thought it was a basic circuit for a jetpack. And it is not actually a basic circuit. It is an advanced circuit, and that requires lapis. I don't know if you folks remember, but I have been caving my little heart out trying to find lapis. I got another diamond. I mean, I have not strip mined everything out. I found out this is also an extensive cave area. And I mean, I even found a mine shaft over there. There's a ravine that it hooks into. I mean, it's just, there is a massive network of caves and everything under here. Not a single bit of lapis. So, I've decided instead of doing this the hard way, if I can... That's strange. That's really strange. Phew! I seriously thought I had lost that thing. We're going to... Well, since I need lapis, and it is not forthcoming, we are going to make ourselves a little bit of help. This is a mining turtle, and these are basically little automated units that do your work for you. There's all sorts of ones, but the one I'm real interested in right now is the mining turtle. And to make this, it's not too bad. It takes some iron, a chest, and a computer. This one isn't real hard either, actually. I grabbed... Alright. Okay, the only thing I'm short is some redstone. And I know I've seen some redstone down in those tunnels. I hadn't grabbed it, but... Okay. So first, tiny bit of caving. I planted a rubber tree over there, but I haven't gotten tons out of it yet. And at the moment, I'm kind of living off of mushrooms. Hey, it works, okay? That's like that. And like that. Alright. Eat this one now. And save that one for later. So, I'm gonna go grab a little bit of redstone over here. I still need to disable that. I just haven't bothered yet. I don't think it's really hurting anything. So, let's see here. Over here is the entrance I usually use to get into the caving systems. There's a couple I can go down. And there's another lava pool over here, so... Normally, I mean, a lot of people go straight to quarries. Oh, that's a chunk error. Oh my, okay. I'll just go down this one over here. I'm pretty sure it connects into where I want to go. I don't remember exactly where the, redstone is, but it hopefully won't be that hard to find it. And I want to point out, I have been here. I've actually, like, there was a lot more here to start with. And I've just kind of been taking something you may not know about. Well, I'm sure you guys probably do, but I haven't been taking everything because I want to get a silk touch. Because there's some stuff that you can use, or a fortune. Oh, hey, there's mushrooms here. Hey, cool. I'll have to remember that. If I remember the redstone, it was down a little bit deeper. But there's things here I want to get a fortune pick for, at least. I'm hoping to do the, nope, not down here, okay. I'm hoping to do the trick of the silk touch it and bring it back, and then use fortune on everything I grab. But that'll have to wait, assuming I can ever get out of this stupid thing. Oh, for the love of pie, get up there. Alright. Redstone, redstone. That's ruby. That's sapphire, I'm pretty sure. And I don't even know if fortune works on all of the different minerals you can get here. I mean, I don't know if it works on... I think those are what gives you shards, like the elemental shards. No idea if it actually works on those, but I at least want to try. So the question is... We are specifically hunting redstone. And you know, I almost grabbed it, but I was like, no, I'll wait until I have a silk touch or a fortune pick on me. But of course, I'm an idiot. Because honestly, it wasn't until like the third caving episode down here, like the third time I came down here, that I finally gave up and said, okay, we're going to go strip mining somewhere. And that's essentially what you set a turtle up to do. I don't think I'm going to do it in these caves down here. I actually think I'm going to go a little bit ways away before I do that, but you never know. Oops, that was idiotic. Alright, let's get back up here, shall we? Just a little bit of redstone. I need one lousy piece. Come on, show me some love here. Now, if we run into the ravine, I might actually dare a trip down into it to see if there's any redstone, because that ravine has another... It's like, I think it's even bigger than the first one I stripped clean, so... It's just gonna depend on what I can find. And I'm sure I'm doubling back on myself. It's just... Sometimes it's a little tricky. I'll have to remember there's both kinds of mushrooms down here. If I get real desperate, I can definitely do something with that. Now this looks kind of familiar in terms of where to go. Zombies. Ah, okay, I think this is one of the corners in the ravine. Well, you know what? The ravine is not where I saw... But it's as good a place to start as any. Let's see here. Into the darkness we go. Whoa, is this a ravine or a chunk error? Yeah, that's a chunk error. That's the mine shaft over there. Alright. Unfortunate I can't see anything over there, but what are you gonna do? You know, lapis and redstone. You would not think these would be rare items, but I have actually only... I mean, I'm really kicking myself for not picking up that... It's an Enderman. I really should be trying to murder him, but I've got other priorities right now. 'Cause I really need Ender Eyes, but... Okay. No joy there. Although that's a good Ender spot if he decides he wants to get feisty. Actually, let's see if we can irritate him a bit, shall we? Ooh, 2 of them. Aren't they threatening? Hello? Wonder what they got into. The lava maybe or something? Come here, you. Alright. Hello? I'm going to murder you now. Oh, son of a... I thought I could get him. Okay, be right back, folks. Ha! I can't believe I actually managed to find it. I really didn't think I would. Booyah. Stupid Enderman. Okay, so... Wow, I even had armor on. I really did think I could take him. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get back to work is what you're gonna do. You need that, yes. Hello? Anybody down here? Alrighty. Like I said, this is a very extensive cave, but is not coughing up what I need. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it crisscrosses all through. I mean, it's weird. Because the caves go into the ravine on at least 4 points that I've come across. Probably more. It's just a matter of finding my way around and not getting eaten. Let's see. It's down here. Oh, hello, beautiful. I do believe you're what I came for. Hadn't even seen this piece, but it'll do the trick. There's my redstone. Hey, you know what? We're going to deal with this zombie that wants to eat our faces in. I don't even know what that dirt is, actually. That's kind of interesting. I wonder what it is. Keeping an eye behind. Don't want creepered. Alright. Oh, there's some more. But, lava up there. Man, this ravine is nuts. But I'm curious. Oh, just leaf pile. Okay. Nothing real interesting then. There we go. Okay. That gave me 28. That should be enough to keep me out of trouble for a little while. And since I don't want this to be a purely caving episode, we're gonna see if I can make it back to the surface. Oops, wrong way. Because there's so much here. And I just don't have the facilities to how to say it? Process. Process it is probably the word I'm looking for here. You know what? I'm gonna cheese it. Hello. Alrighty. Let's see. I want to say this way. I might be wrong here, but yeah, I was, unfortunately. Alright. So the question goes... Is this where I went over and I had the chunk error? I disconnected it and reconnected, but... Oh, now this goes into the mine shafts. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, okay. This is a little more extensive than I want to deal with, but it's good to know. It's actually really good to know that through the marble area, I can get into the mine shafts from the ravine, which connects to the caves I typically go wandering through. Because why not? I don't think that's my usual. If I can't find my what I think is my way out in a second here. Nope, I'm pretty sure this is looking into the right territory here. At least I'm fairly certain. Yep, that's hit. I left that because it's a very unique structure and it's a good way to indicate, okay, this is my way out. It's a memorable exit, if it were, as it were. Yeah. So I scamper right up here. Fortunately, it's daylight out. And freedom! Okay. There's the shack. Let's eat something so I can actually scamper my way home. Woohoo! Alrighty. And you know what? While I'm out here, I'll come back with dirt a little bit later and fill that in, but for now, that'll do. I love the plain, like the meadows here, but I am planning on doing a little bit of terraforming later on, and you folks will see why. But for now, let's see here. In we go. Okay. So, redstone, turtle, iron. Alright, we need 7 iron. Don't quite have that. Let's get that smelting up. Might as well do a full 8 batch. Don't want to waste the coal, really. Alright, let's get that going. So that's this part. The chest, I have enough wood to do. So let's get that operational. Screw it. Leaf file goes here. Congratulations. Okay, so chest, iron, computer, stone. Do I have any straight stone? I have 6 stone. How many do I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, of course, I'm 1 short. I'll actually just steal and throw. Should have plenty to do that with. Okay. That should give me... Oh, I guess that's enough for 1 more in it. Alright, I'm not gonna keep screwing around with that. That's just silliness. Redstone... Oh! Duh! I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm gonna need more anyway. Because I think it said a glass pane, not a... Yeah, so I need 6. Oops, I'm gonna be a little short. I can deal with that easily enough. That should be plenty. And I'm gonna have to go repairing the landscape later, I know that, but... Alright, so once that's done, I can do glass panes, the redstone. Alrighty. So first up, make the computer. I've got the straight stone, I just need the glass panes. At least I'm pretty sure. Whoa, hey, quit that. Oh, bother. Yep, okay, I just need the glass panes. Oh, thank you. Glass panes. So, like that, and then if I did this right, 1 computer. Okay, so it's a computer and a chest. We got ourselves a turtle. Booyah. And then it's a mining turtle is a diamond pickaxe and a turtle. A little spicy, but what are you gonna do? Alrighty. We now have a mining turtle. Yeah, I'm the only one on the server. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Because if I understand correctly, you have to power these. Actually, you know what? Why don't I repair the landscape while I work? Because these, if I am correct, and there is no guarantee on that, you power these guys, and they can take a couple of different things for power. But the thing I'm going to abuse is my very handy natural resource here, lava. So let's set you down. Help. Okay. Help programming, help what's new, help index. ID 127. ID Gryphon Turtle 1. Oh dear. Alright. Now this is something I've just heard, but I think I have to give it an ID in order for it to actually stay. Like if I pick it up, it'll lose all of its fuel. So give me a second. I'm going to bring up how to actually give these guys commands, and I will be right back. Alright, folks, I am back. It took me a second. There's actually an entire scripting language with turtles, and I knew that. But I think I found the right command. Set Gryphon bot 1. Sweet. Okay, so ID should now read... It is now labeled. That means that when I program this thing in the future, it will remember its programming. This is actually fairly important if I do anything more advanced, which I probably will eventually. So, the next trick is... we need to fuel the poor little guy, although... And you see how it has a whole bunch of, over here that it can work? I think... Okay. Refuel. Sweet. So as you can see, it's now its fuel level is 1,000. So we will throw another bucket of lava, and I totally guessed that command, by the way. It's fairly intuitive if you're familiar with any sort of... I don't want to say like... If you're used to any sort of prompt commands, it makes a certain amount of sense. So we will go out of here. We will, if I'm right, we will pick him up. And let's just test this. ID. Fuel. Fuel level. Help. Help. Index. Let's see. Keys, list, math, move, paint, parallel, refuel. That's strange. So no joy. I'll have to figure out how to check its fuel level, but good enough for now. It should still be okay. So, now the question is, where do we set this little wonder of modern technology up to get some work done here? Do I have any other food? I do not. Oh well. Yeah, that's gonna be step 2. I need materials, but the farm is pretty much next up on the list. I have a fairly extensive farm planned. It'll do for now. It's not great, but it'll keep me from starving. So, the question is, where do I... My thought was I wanted to do, like, instead of strip mining under here, I figured I'd go caving all the way through here. I don't think I want to strip it. I was thinking an underwater sort of situation. So, actually, alright, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Shall we? I mean, my thought is I need to expand my little shack of doom here. I really do. I need to figure out how... You know, that's one thing I still haven't figured out is I need to get it so these crystals actually grow, because none of them have grown. And while it's not the end of the world because they're reasonably common, I would kind of like to see them get some work done. Okay. I want to go down a little bit so that I can stay below sea level. But not so far down that this gets to be a pain. I mean, the worst case, if this floods, it's not the end of the world. It's a mild irritation. But, I mean, it jumps down pretty... Let's see here. See if I can touch bottom without dying of drowning here. Okay, so 51. I want to be at least 51 down. Like, alright. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, okay, I think I can swing that. I mean, the truth is that the tunnels are so extensive around here, I'm likely to hit something no matter what I do. Unless I want to jump continents, that's kind of almost a certainty, really. So it's just a matter of getting down reasonably deep. Actually, I'm going to grab this because you know what? It may not be the most efficient, but coal works as turtle fuel, so I will not turn my nose up on it for the moment here. The lava gave me a nice big start. And that's... I need to keep an eye. I need to get below the sandstone levels. That's when I'll be relatively safe to start my excavation efforts. And that could take a little while here, I mean. Or I could just go mining myself, sheesh. If you're gonna throw minerals at me like that, fine. Alright, so down we go. Oh, gravel. Of course it's gravel. Why wouldn't it be gravel? Let's see here. We should still be able to get this done. Yeah, we're still very much on this. We're starting to come towards the bottom of all the different... Yeah, I mean, that's 3 deep, so we're starting to hit below sea level, as it were, but it's gonna take it a second here. Oh, that's sand. That's slightly more problematic. How do I want to deal with that one? Oh, bother. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that'll deal with it. Okay. Less than ideal, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I am still definitely not quite below sea level yet. I do have this shiny bunch of coal to make some torches out of, though. No need for this to get dark. Grab all this. And yes, do I lose out on a lot of potential mining efficiency by going below sea level? Yes. But one of my major concerns is I really want my environment to stay very nice looking. That's important to me. Some people just do the quarries on the surface and I'm like, why? Why you do these things? It make me sad. But for me, I'm kind of willing to go, okay, I'm slightly less efficient, but I don't have ravaged landscape to make me sad looking at. Alright. I think... I mean, the dark blue over there is likely... It's likely deeper, but I think I'm... Well, you know what? Let's do it right the first time. I don't want to lose this thing to, like, drowning or whatever can happen to them. Because once I get down deep enough, I can just set it to go wide instead of deep, and it should be okay. So I just have to do this right to begin with. Let's actually get to that dark patch there and see if I'm actually below its level. And then I can decide it's time to go turtling. Alright, we're just about there. If I'm not hitting sandstone in a second here, I should be pretty gold. Well, hello. You and my turtle are likely going to become acquainted in the very near future. Because we are officially under the deepest part of it, so if it's not hitting it here, it's not hitting it, period. So, now we see if we can actually get this little bugger rockin' and rollin' here. Alright. Help. Alright. Help. Programs. Alright, let's see here. It can dance, it can clear, delete, label, monitor, make programs, red set, refuel, rename, shell, tunnel, excavate. Help excavate. will mine a 3x3 shaft. When excavate is run, the turtles will mine a rectangular shaft into the ground, collecting blocks as it goes, and return to the surface once bedrock is hit. Oh. Oh. I do not want excavate because I'm underwater. Oh my. Okay. Help. Tunnel. We'll mine a 3x3 shaft. Tunnel is a program for mining turtles. 3x2 of the depth specified. So tunnel 20 will tunnel a tunnel. Yeah, that's a little repetitive. 20 long. All right, let's see if this works. Tunnel 20. Okay. I need to eat this before I start starving to death. I wonder if you can actually set it to also do, like, place torches. That would be interesting. Because otherwise, this is just going to be, like, mob spawning central. But it is doing its job. Oh, cool. It doesn't get crushed by gravel. That's a good thing. I do have to look up and see how it reacts to getting doused in water, though. That could be problematic. It doesn't look like it understands gravel real well either. Although I guess it will do it. It just depends on when the gravel hits. Alright. Alright. We're going to let this turtle run, and I will come back with whatever results on another episode. But for now, this is the Gaming Gryphon, signing off.